Alright, as you know, they've introduced glass panes. These can be made at the workshop, Tinker's Workshop crafting station. Here you can see, this is my showcase here of various items I've made. It's nighttime right now, so it's a little hard to see it. I can place one of these. Big, make it nice and bright. Just put it there. All right, so we've got these windows, which I've made using these blanks and the inlay techniques. I've used tundra ice to represent glass on these, but now that we actually have glass panes game, I wanted to switch that up, and that's what you can see right up here. These are the same windows, but now they've got glass panes in them. So, panes, as I said, you can make those at the Tinker's Workshop crafting station, and you will get, there's some different types you can make, but these are 1x1s. What's interesting is you can actually resize them, so even though they take up only a single voxel or a single glass pane, they're actually much larger. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our window blanks. Better yet, I haven't done this one yet. We'll go to our half window. Drop a copy of this down. All right. So as we can see, we've got the frosted glass. Right. And with this one, actually, well, we're going to go make one real quick at the workstation. There's a 2x1 pane, and that will actually work better for our purposes with this window. So go under props, we got glass window 1x1, 2x1, that's what we want. Boom, just like that, yep. And they're made from sand. Imagine that. Glass made from sand. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to remove this tundra ice that we put in here. Going to go to our inventory and place this window. Now, one thing when placing this to note is that it seems a bit tricky in terms of getting it located exactly where you want it. But don't fret about it too much, because once we place it, we can go back into tweak mode and we can readjust its location with much greater precision than you can under this tweak mode right here for some reason. Who knows why? I don't know why. We're going to need to resize this down just a little bit more. Okay. It's not quite where we want it, but it's basically, the main thing is to try to get it centered in the window pane, in the block of wood. I've got it slicing through the center of the wood frame as much as possible. That's the main thing. Place it. All right. Now, what's really fun is, if you want, it can really help you center this window pane exactly how you want. We're going to grab this inner chunk of the window, not the whole thing, just the inner part. And we're going to paste it over here. And, oh, I couldn't do it because I didn't have the pane in my inventory. That's right, I didn't have an extra window pane. Anyway, we're going to skip that step. The long story short is you can go over there and you can perhaps more easily see whether pane is where you want it to be or not. Okay, so we've got the window pane. You can perhaps see, it's kind of hard in this light to see, but the pane itself is kind of sticking out from the edges. It's not centered quite the way we want it to. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on it to pick up our adjust menu, and now we can adjust this really fine compared to how we could before. Again, why can't I adjust it this fine when I'm placing in the first place? No idea. That would be nice. Now we've got it there. It's not sticking out above. It's not sticking out on the left side. Let's get around on the other side and see what it looks like. This is the other thing. Moving around like this in the initial placement tweak mode will definitely throw it all over the place. So, like I said, when you first go to place the window, don't worry about getting it precise. Just the key thing is try to get it as close to the middle of the wood frame as you possibly can, because it'll make these adjustments that you're making right now a whole lot easier. It would appear that it is high enough up to not be sticking out the bottom. Yep. It's not sticking out the top. Sticking out that edge just a little bit. This show. Nice. All right, we got it so it's not sticking out any edges, and we click OK. There we have it. We have our half window with a window pane in the middle of it. Again, it's a little hard to see in this light, perhaps. There it is, right there. Pretty much smack dab in the middle of the window pane. Did a really nice job of it. And that is how you use the window panes, which have been added to Landmark to create a window with a window pane.